Hello and welcome to another part of this chapter, probability. In this part, we shall solve some simple examples using the axioms of probability. First, we consider this example, and it is given that if the events A1 and A2 are independent, then prove that A complement and B complement are also independent. So, first we write what is given. The given condition is that A and B are independent. That is, probability of AB is equal to probability of A multiplied by probability of B. So this condition is given. We have to prove that A complement and B complement are also independent. That is, we have to prove that probability of A complement B complement is equal to probability of A complement multiplied by probability of B complement. So this one is given and we have to prove this equality. So we start with the left hand side of this equality, that is probability of A complement B complement. Now if we apply De Morgan's law, then this is equal to probability of A plus B its complement. This is the De Morgan's law. Now P of A plus B complement, this can be written as 1 minus probability of A plus B is equal to 1 minus, we have already proved that this probability of A plus B, this can be written as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of AB. Okay, this is equal to 1 minus probability of A minus probability of B. Now minus minus plus. Now probability of AB. Now it is given that probability of AB is equal to probability of A multiplied by probability of B. So it is probability of A into probability of B is equal to, so this is 1 minus probability of A minus, taking probability of B common here, we find that this is 1 minus probability of A. So it is 1 minus probability of A multiplied by 1 minus probability of B. Now 1 minus probability of A, this can be written as probability of A complement multiplied by 1 minus probability of B. This is probability of B complement. So probability of A complement B complement is equal to probability of A complement multiplied by probability of B complement. That means the events A complement and B complements are also independent. So that completes the solution. Next we consider this example. It is given that the probabilities of n independent events are P1, P2 up to Pn. Find the probabilities that at least one of the events will happen. So there are n number of events with the probabilities P1, P2, Pn which are given. Also the events are independent. So first we assume these events. Let the events are A1, A2, An with the probabilities P1, P2, Pn respectively. So probability of P of Ai is equal to Pi for I equal to 1, 2 up to n. So this condition is given for the events A1, A2, An. Probability of Ai is equal to Pi, where I is from 1 to n. Moreover, the events are independent. So this condition is given, the events are independent. We have to find the probability that at least one of the events will happen. Now this is the probability P of A1 plus A2 up to An. This is the probability is that at least one of the events A1, A2, An will happen. So we have to find this probability, and this can be written as 1 minus probability of A1 plus A2 up to An its complement. Now this is equal to 1 minus, now using De Morgan's law in this probability we find that this is equal to probability of A1 complement, A2 complement up to An complement. Now in the previous example we have already proved that if A1 and A2 are independent, then A1 complement and A2 complement are also independent. In this problem it is given that A1, A2, N, these are independent. So therefore A1 complement, A2 complement, N complement, these are also independent. So we can write here, this is 1 minus, it is probability of A1 complement multiplied by probability of A2 complement up to probability of An complement. So this is 1 minus, now probability of A1 complement, this can be written as 1 minus probability of A1. Now probability of A1 is P1, so this is 1 minus P1 multiplied by probability of A2 complement. Now probability of A2 complement can be written as 1 minus probability of A2, so it is 1 minus probability of A2. Now probability of A2 is P2, so this is 1 minus P2 up multiplied by up to 1 minus Pn. So this is the required probability that at least one of the events A1, A2, An will happen. So that completes this example. We consider one more example here. It is example number 3. It is given that two players A and B alternatively throw a pair of die. A wins if A throws a total 6 before B throws a sum 7, and B wins if B throws a sum 7 before A throws a sum 6. If A begins, then find the probability that A wins. So this is the problem. We start the solution. First, to denote the events that A throws a sum 6, we denote this event by A, and B throws a sum 7, we denote this event by B. Now if two dice are thrown, then there are total 36 outcomes. As for example 1, 1, 1, 2 up to 6, 6. So there are 36 outcomes, out of which if A throws a sum 6, so the favorable outcomes corresponding to A, these are 1, 5, 5, 1, 2, 4, 4, 2 and 3, 3. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 favorable outcomes corresponding to A. So probability of A should be 5 by 36. Next consider B. B throws a sum 7. So if B throws a sum 7, then the favorable outcomes corresponding to B, these are 1, 6, 6, 1, 2, 5, 5, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 3. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outcomes favorable to B. So probability of B should be 6 by 36, which is 1 by 6. So probability of A is 5 by 36 and probability of B is 1 by 6. From here we can write that probability of A complement, this is 1 minus probability of A, that is 31 by 36, and probability of B complement, this is 1 minus probability of B, that is 1 minus 1 by 6, this is 5 by 6. Now it is given that A starts the procedure. So if A starts the procedure, then A will win if one of these events happen. In the first event, if A throws a 6, then A will win. Next, if A fails to find a 6, then B must fail to find a 7, and then A must find a 6. So if this event happen, then A will win. Or if A and B both fail to find a 6 or 7 respectively, and then finally A finds a 6, then A will win, and this continues until infinity. So this is an infinite series of events. So if at least one of these events happen, then A will win. So we have to find the probability of this event. Now interestingly, all these events are mutually exclusive. So by using the third axiom of probability, we can find that this is equal to probability of A plus probability of A complement B complement A plus probability of A complement B complement A complement B complement A up to infinity. Now A and B so die alternatively, so these events are also independent, so we can write here this is probability of A. Now A and B, these two events are mutually independent, so A complement B complement, these are also independent, so we can write here this is probability of A complement probability of B complement multiplied by probability of A, plus these can be written as probability of A complement multiplied by probability of B complement multiplied by probability of A complement probability of B complement probability of A up to infinity. Now probability of A, this is 5 by 36 plus now probability of A complement, this is 31 by 36, probability of B complement, that is 5 by 36, sorry 5 by 6 into probability of A, this is 5 by 36 plus this is 31 by 36 multiplied by probability of B complement, this is 5 by 6 into 31 by 36 into 5 by 6 into 5 by 36 up to infinity. So if we take 5 by 36 common here, then we have 1 plus this is 31 by 36 into 5 by 6 plus this can, taking 5 by 36 common, this can be written as 31 by 36 into 5 by 6 whole square up to infinity. So it is 5 by 36. Now this is an infinite geometric series with the common ratio 31 by 36 into 5 by 6, which is obviously less than 1. So this infinite series converges and converges to 1 by 1 minus the common ratio, that is 31 by 36 multiplied by 5 by 6. So after simplification, this can be found as 30 by 61. So this is the probability that A will win. That means A will throw a sum 6 before B throws a sum 7. So that completes the solution. That completes this part also. So see you in the next part of this chapter probability. Until then, thanks for watching.